Numi, this needs to stop. This one actually this looks like a bit of a serious video, and I kind of wanted to check it out because and not only is it Numi, but I'm seeing a lot of people discussing this particular this video in specific. So let me check it out. I actually don't know what this is in regards to.
Hey, sorry for the serious video here, but I need to talk about some things that have been brought to my attention regarding some of the videos that I've been seeing pop up on YouTube nowadays. The clipping community, I think, is one of the most important parts of the streaming ecosystem, as many people don't have the time to watch through a whole stream and like to see general highlights and clips of their favorite streamers when they have the time. There are different things that
Absolutely great. Definitely. It not only is it great for like the viewers, but also for the content creators. It's honestly like frankly, it's an amazing way to advertise yourself and become more popular and can really make entire careers. Though of course, at a certain point in your career, you more than likely you're gonna want to sort of take charge, take control. The ideal situation would be that you hire some of the clippers that were doing it for free in the past to be your professional clippers, or if they're not available to be your private clipper, there's some clippers that clip multiple VTubers. Then you would find someone who can and sort of make your official clip channel.
that cause a streamer to get more attention, and in my case, getting clips from a few clippers back in the day really helped people find out about me. Yeah, I had my own stuff and my own personality that really helped boost me, but back then, I didn't push on YouTube. And those clippers ended up bringing a lot of really great viewers to my streams that I know are still around in my community today. The fans, while they aren't the streamer, are still a really huge part in the image that's being shown to everybody. They say that the community reflects the streamer, and I would definitely say that's true. My mod team, my friends, and everyone I interact with, and just how I act in general, is a really big part in shaping my community. It directly influences them and the way that they act and the way that they deal with other people. But it also goes the same way for the viewers. Oftentimes, you learn about a streamer from a friend, a tweet, a TikTok, or in this case, a clip. They're really good clippers that help you learn about the streamer, and then they're the ones that are pretty disrespectful. I've never had a huge problem with clips because I've been fortunate enough to have really kind fans and respectful ones that run these accounts and listen to my boundaries and would delete clips or rename things if it was ever getting to a point that would make me feel uncomfortable in any way. But recently, there have been a numerous amount of these channels popping up that have been so incredibly gross to see that it's been putting off not only me, but my community and communities adjacent. These people are doing this by mass producing these extremely misleading clickbaity videos that oftentimes have nothing to do with the actual content being shown. Actually, I would like to say that pretty much every single video that we have seen has been extremely misleading or clickbaity and having nothing to do with the title or the thumbnail at hand. Let me show you what I mean. Here's just an example of one of the accounts that I've been seeing lately. This is one of the channels that I was always making fun of because the titles were so stupid and misleading and just completely untrue. Then we saw this one, and then we saw this one, and then we saw this one. This account was brought to my mod's attention via a ticket in our Discord server, and as you can see, the content is very obviously uploaded with the intent to mislead viewers. I understand that a lot of people have a deep interest in a streamer's personal life for some reason, even though me, myself, I'm pretty open about a lot, and despite that, people still want to know more about the sexual stuff or my actual personal relationship, I guess. And because of that, passerbys would go by, see clips like this, and look at these titles and be like, what the hell, and click on them. Because they're clickbaity titles, right? You can agree with that. Just judging by this, you can already tell it's not like any normal clip you would see of a fan that actually.
Yeah, I mean, like if I were to just sort of like pass by upon a video like this, being someone that sort of like exists in the community, or I say exists in the ecosystem, my first thought is okay. This is an out of context quote, and it's being clipped to be like in a funny way. But it starts to, yeah, I can definitely see that this person is, first of all, I don't even know if it's not the case, right? Like, because she said right off the bat earlier, she mentioned that like the actual clip itself has nothing to do with the thumbnail or the title or anything. So this, in essence, if this is actually something like, if you title it this, then put "I like hard sex," I want, like, if you put this on the freaking thumbnail and then like title it that, yes, you're deliberately trying to make the you're deliberately trying to make it seem like this is like something that she's saying or confessing to. And if it's not that, and it really isn't her saying that, like, you get what I'm saying? It's really gonna paint a bad picture. Absolutely. Not only will this like be a bad image for Numi, because newer people who've never seen her before, are instantly gonna get turned away if they're just not into lewd tubers or plus 18 YouTubers. They might be pushed away from it. So I definitely understand concern there. It's actually a bit creepy how many freaking clips they have.
Likes me in my content. I need a
Wait,
boyfriend.
how many?
I want to fuck. I like hard sex. Drunk Numi on reason why she will be single forever. Drunk Numi is in need of a man. Drunk Numi's confession about hard sex. Numi is trying to fuck buff so hard. And then you go ahead and you click on one of these videos.
You lean into this. I'm really right now. I had 2 buzzballs. White Claw, bro.
Immediately, you can tell the subtitles are inaccurate in talking about balls, like a man's genitalia, and not the fact that I'm just drinking a buzzball, an alcoholic beverage during one of my streams. I feel him.
My life, bro. My life, bro.
I said, bro. But the subtitles say, I feel him. Numi is really in need of a man, and it's from a collab with me, Neuro, and Evil.
So adorable when you're angry.
Oh my god.
Please yell some more.
I don't want to yell.
You know what?
What?
I'm quaking and shaking right now at your anger. Maybe you do have a bit of a fight in you.
So, honestly, just by...
Sorry, I love Neuro. She just... but what was that? She's mad talking to you.
But
But
this does not at all match the title of the video, nor does it match
Yeah.
the thumbnail.
no, it is
Clickbait.
entirely like a misdirect, misleading. No, absolutely. Yeah, no, this is absolute, like, this isn't just trash. This is like actually like it's not even a hit piece. It's just like, forget, like, this is like, would you call it slop? You know what I mean? Like, this goes beyond slop. This is like,
Numi is not single anymore, which obviously is not true. Numi goes viral. Her sex on mountain truth will shock you. I don't recall ever having sex on a mountain or sex at all, but go off, I guess. You'll notice immediately on these videos that the comments are usually very negative. They're complaining about the fact that
she said, I don't remember going to Brokeback Mountain.
videos do not match the
But I
title
wish, damn.
or the thumbnail. The content doesn't match because it's obviously misleading and it's pissing people off. Posting clickbait is how you get your kneecaps destroyed. These are the comments under the video called Numi is trying to fuck buff so hard. And of course, that's not at all what I'm talking about in the video. And then you look at the comments, in which part of these whole 4-minute clips does Numi try to fuck buff pup? This is such a clickbait. This is so clickbait. How are your subtitles so inaccurate? Maybe learn some English. Maybe she's using speech recognition software to generate.
Yeah, this has to be like just pure AI, like, garbage.
The caption. It's AI generated crap. So this brings something else to the table here. All of these
No, seriously, because even I have, like, even on DaVinci Resolve, it has AI generated captions as well, which I've been trying to fiddle around with so I can, like, up my shorts game. But them things are not accurate, bro. Sometimes they really don't know what the hell you're saying.
These videos have the same kind of format, a very, very misleading title.
Yeah, no, this feels like this is literally just it's very clickbaity. It's literally intended to get the, like, middle school gooners, basically.
Very, very misleading thumbnail.
And like, my whole thing is kind of like, it's so straight. It's like, you would think that it's like, okay, you're gonna be this is your channel. You're a channel that just, like, clickbaits gooners. All right. It's just so, isn't it like that extra step of wild or weird or just, like, creepy that it's just like, are you, like, a personal fan of Numi? Like, why Numi specifically? Like, there's so many other VTubers out there there's so many VTubers out there that have legitimate gooner material for you to like clip. Like actual gooner material for you to clip. Like why Numi specifically?
The top having the same exact layout of text, something extremely erotic, NSFW, just something that you wouldn't or shouldn't be looking at on YouTube. I like hard sex. I want to screw. I want sex. I love balls. you guys are free to clip that if you want, whatever the fuck. Because at least this is something that I'm actually saying. Something that me and my mom.
At least this is an actual quote.
My team have found out is that yes, a common theme on videos like this from this channel, this channel, this channel, this channel, and this channel. We realized when we looked at the more button, there's the about page. And you'll find that if you go to the about page on every single one of these channels, even the one with no videos, they all share a similar AI generated description about their profile and their page. It's all very similar, and that made us realize, oh, this is likely all ran by the same exact person, and the same exact person is using AI generated stuff to create this content. I mean, look at the profile picture and the banner. This is AI generated. And then you look and then you see it's the same exact way that they're doing everything, because they're probably aware of the fact that these new accounts that they're making are likely going to get demonetized or taken off. So they just make a new one. They're making a bunch to capitalize off of this as much as they can. And I know that it's bad enough that they're going after me, but they're also going after my friends like Lucy, like Lily, with completely misleading titles and completely misleading videos that have nothing to do with what's actually being talked about. Content aside, these kind of titles shouldn't even be on YouTube in the first place. How are these allowed? And then you go over...
Yeah, meanwhile, if a VTuber like even shows a belly button, bro, the channel's blocked, banned, bro. YouTube's already put out a statement apologizing to the press. Like like, oh, come on, bro.
And then you look and you sit here wondering to yourself, how is this kind of stuff allowed? Surely YouTube is going to be taking down this kind of content, right? But then you go over and look at one of my friends' accounts and notice that their ASMR account has been taken down. They deny her appeal when all she's doing
She's freaking eating jelly and talking softly.
Is ASMR. Just looking down at the comments, you're going to see how upset people are by the clickbait titles. They're going to complain and dislike it, but then you're also going to see a few people assume that I'm the one posting them, or that it's an actual fan posting them. It's not only giving off the impression that I'm misleading viewers, but this content in general is just overtly sexual and just untrue. One could argue that because I make offhand dirty comments on my stream, it would make sense for these videos to come up, which I know is a common theme with some of my videos.
Nah, cause like there's like you all know, like let me show you my channel. Like there's a big difference, and I've had people in my community as well ask me, especially in regards to my characters, because I not only do I have my personal character, but I also have Bannana, who I love deeply. They are my little effectively the best way to explain it is if you've ever seen the movie Cars. I don't know how the hell this is the freaking example I came up with, but if you've ever seen the movie Cars, you'll see that he has like those two groupies, those two like cheerleader characters that are constantly like, "Hey, Lightning McQueen!" They go crazy for him. They're basically like just like cheerleaders. That's all it really is. And so my whole point was like, okay, well, let's be honest. How do I avoid the male VTuber debuff? Which is basically, if a VTuber is male, frankly, people are gonna tend to click on you less often. It's just a fact. Like, there's a reason why this guy is using Numi and not another male VTuber. The reason why there's not using Rev Says Desu, or me, or freaking what's his name? I'm gonna call him Joel. Porcelain Princess. No, Porcelain Joel. It's freaking Joel. We all know him. It's Joel. It's the porcelain. It's the freaking maid. Porcelain maid. There you go. Or using freaking any male VTuber. No one's using well, OzDaMonke revealed his gooner. I can't even think of a single freaking male VTuber. Anyway, listen, all the freaking male VTubers that I've learned have been canceled. Okay, look at but you get what I'm saying. Anyway, point is, There's a major difference between when I am taking my characters and putting them in a sort of like, it's a really sexy picture, it's a sexy image, it's a this, it's that, the other. Some people in my community have told me, hey, is it cool if I draw, Bannana in a sexy pose, in an NSFW pose, or whatever? I'm like, okay, go for it, all good. Be respectful, so I'll like ask, whatever, but it is what it is. They asked me the same thing about my personal character. I said, hey, any fan art is appreciated. I just appreciate you being a fan. Do what you gotta do. Do your thing. But at the same time, even though yes, theoretically we are fine with you doing these things with our characters, and there's everything. And let's be honest, and it doesn't matter if it's just this or if it's with any IRL model character. This could be with a character, like, everything is within reason. Everything is within reason. Alright, there's a major difference between somebody drawing a very sexy image of you because they are a fan of you, because they want to say they just want to show their appreciation of the character. They genuinely they're genuinely like visually interested in the character. They genuinely have a crush on him. They genuinely think the character's hot and sexy and yada yada. Okay, they're an actual genuine legit fan, and they just they want to do this. And then there's someone who just sort of takes it that extra step, that creepy, like, no, this is not a fan. This is not somebody who like is a part of the community. This is someone who is just like legit, just like treating this with no respect. And it just gives it this extra, like, there's no easy way for me to say this. It gives it this feeling of ickiness, of yuckiness. Like, I can't explain it with words. I can only make you feel it. It gives an extra layer of ick. It's just a layer of
regarding
how
being a
else?
player, the jokes that I
Well,
make
exactly,
about my favorite
waifus,
anime
like
characters,
some
my
people, like
lackluster
but you see what I'm saying, Master Sam? There's like, hey, waifus, and then there's the guy who's like, waifus. It's like, okay, no, why you doing like, why you say it like that? Like, no, stop. You get what I'm saying? Like, there's a different, like, if I, cause when I make a joke and I'm like, hey, poor gentlemen, like, what is it, when we're playing Girls Frontline? I'm like, hey, boys, we got toes, let's get them piggies out. There's that. And then there's people who's like, oh, let me see your toenails. I want to see your feet. Oh, I bet your feet. I bet the cheese in your toes smell. It's like, ugh, like, stop. Like, no, we were having fun with this, like, weird fetish, and now you took it somewhere, like, you get what, like, nah, like, stop.
your love life.
Now I feel weird.
But I digress. There's a
Like, you made it
difference between
weird.
that and misleading viewers in such a harmful way with content that would lead viewers to believing something that isn't real.
Yes.
Even if people
No, there's like there's a respectful way to lewd your waifus, and then there's a disrespectful way to lewd your waifus. Like you could be a tourist if you want, but there is a difference. Okay.
feel a certain way about me, when these videos become more popular, these accounts realize that they can profit off of these kinds of videos and just do the same exact thing, but with other streamers and other YouTubers and other VTubers. And this stuff is just gonna get worse and worse. And unfortunately, we put on the algorithm and deter viewers from looking at actual content of me or other streamers and build up this perception.
And that's the biggest problem too. Is that a lot of this is the algorithm is gonna pick up on and start to push ahead. And it's like, it's not even like, Numi's gonna suffer. Oh my goodness, no, it's not even that. Don't just think about Numi. Think about the actual genuine, like, VTuber clippers, the actual Numi fans that are trying to support her or are trying to, like, make a channel, and who knows if they make a few extra bucks here and there, screw it, right? But the point being is that they're actual genuine fans of Numi. They're actual genuine people in the community that are a part of the community, part of the ecosystem, a part of this, like, I don't want to keep saying community, but a part of this society, we're a society that actually like genuinely cares about the VTubers, cares about the clips that they're grabbing, isn't just taking a random ass clip and then AI generating the fudge out of it and just freaking slopping it out. Just freaking diarrheaing it onto a freaking YouTube page. That they're also going to be buried underneath all of this garbage, 2-3 minute freaking. Do you even make money off of these freaking clips? What happens to the 8-minute rule and all this stuff from YouTube?
This is how we are, when that's never really the case at all. It's also really interesting to know how these titles even slide in the first place. People can argue this and that or whatever on YouTube, but on my streams on Twitch, they're set to 18 and up because I'm aware of how bad my potty mouth is or how dirty my jokes can be. I'm so fortunate with my community that most of them can look at these videos and know that this isn't true because they actually watch my videos. But then there are going to be these people that want to get to know me or want to get to know some other streamer that's getting put on the spot like this and get the wrong impression of them. And
no, on the real, think about it. Like let's say you're a fan of Bao. And facts are facts. Bao, like if we were to put, even though, let's be honest, like realistically, like when it comes to like the lewd tier list, you could put like Bao, Numi, Shy Lily, basically, right? Like effectively, and so let's say you're a fan of Bao's, who we could say, relatively speaking, tends to be less lewd, okay? Master said, Doctor, Weird Oz can't hurt you. Meanwhile, Weird Oz, I like them feet. Come to daddy. Come to daddy with your perfect toenails and your... What is it called? I'm just going to call it what come to me with your toenails and your toe cheese. Ooh, yummy. I want to put it on a Ritz cracker. Anyhow, let me get a Ritz. Hey, damn it, Master Sam! You distracted me. What did I say? Oh, let's say you're a fan of Bao, and you're about to watch the Bikini Bottoms podcast, and you start let's say you because you don't know Numi, and yet you saw all of these. It could lead a very, very different disposition to what you think Numi is, or who she is, the type of attitude. So you might just you might continue to watch Bao, but might not necessarily watch the podcast. Why? Because you maybe that's just not your style. It's not something you watch. Maybe you're just maybe you're a freaking high schooler or something, and while watching Bao is like one thing, as the freaking Bao Berry and all that as it is. You're kind of scared to watch Numi or scared to watch Shy Lily because there might be you have a preconceived notion now because of this. Like, you don't think about this kind of stuff, but as a content creator, these are little things that you have to worry about. You have to keep in mind, because remember, at the end of the day, like, VTubers, our brand basically is everything. That if suddenly the entire internet decides that monkeys are the #1 evil thing in the world, you think I'm gonna still be a monkey VTuber? I probably will be, just for the lols and the memes. But you get what I'm saying? I probably wouldn't have gone with the monkey. Why? Not a lot of people like monkeys. At that point, what's the point? Why would you do something if people aren't gonna like you think about these things. You think about, all right, what's gonna attract people, what's gonna deter people.
Kinda sucks. It really sucks. I have an audience that's well aware of me and my personality. So
yeah, this is an image you've been carefully creating and crafting for somebody to come along and just
we depend on
dump all over it
to be known out there. They don't have as much reach, and it sucks. It sucks that that's a thing. And it sucks that these channels
are
coming up. And I really just wanted to make this video to just showcase how silly these videos are and these channels are. These stupid AI-generated channels made by these people who can lie about being a fan to hide their true intent of wanting to profit and monetize off of these poor viewers who have no idea about their streamer that they're watching. And like I said, I'm really lucky because I know that I have my own content. I have a bunch of channels that, even if they don't get as many views or this or that, I know that it's reaching my audience and they're getting to know me and know that, yeah, I'm silly. I make dirty jokes sometimes. I'm goofy. I'm a girl failure, but I'm also somebody who does other things. And I know that's the case with so many other people that are streaming. And people could say oh, you deserve this, you deserve that. But you would hate if people would make up all of this fake shit about you too. It's not a matter of this or that. It's a matter of what's real and what isn't. If you're gonna do a clickbaity gooner title, shouldn't it actually be a real fucking gooner thing? Jesus Christ! What?
Yeah, like at
if you're
least let
gonna
it
do
be something
like
I
that,
actually.
do it like my Azure Lane video.
There probably is a clip of her gooning at some point. Like I'm sure you could find it.
A big feed in the background. I don't know, man. I don't know. But I just hope that making a video like this will help bring to light how fucked up these channels can be. And if you do see these channels, to try your best to report them and get rid of them. I'm hoping that by making a video like this, we can all kind of band together, every kind of community of somebody that's been affected by this, that we can all come together and we can mass report these accounts. You can bring up a menu and you can report the image or the title. You can report it for sexual content or spam or misleading content. And then hopefully, if enough of us band together with this, we can try our best to take down these accounts and hopefully help make the VTubing clipping sphere just a little bit more bearable. Now, I'm really sorry that I had to make something like this, but I think complaining about it on streams isn't going to do any good because those aren't the things that are going to get clipped anyway. And I guess the best way to go about it is to just talk to you like this and say, hey, that stuff is not me. Those videos are very misleading and they're preying on you and your view to benefit them. And if you guys want actual good clippers or actual good content, there are incredible viewers of my community and my friends' communities who post just really good clips of me and my friends or a bunch of other streamers that you know and love. They're out there. They're good. They're great. They are not AI.
There are actual
and
there are actual clippers out there who like actually take the time and like basically just I'm assuming just watch VTubers all day and like clip them as they watch them. Like I could easily are you kidding me? Especially if your channel actually blows up, I could easily see myself just like loading up my favorite VTubers like VOD onto my editor, watching it on the editor, and just clipping my favorite bits. You get me? Like, you know, you get to watch your favorite VTuber and edit at the same time. Like, so like there's people out there who are actually taking the time to watch through the whole freaking VOD and like getting the really good bits. Like, go check them out, bro. Like that's time consuming like crazy. There's a reason why I had to stop doing clips and I've just been doing a lot of commentary and VODs lately. And it's because the content is way, way, way simpler, way easier, and less time consuming to create, which gives me more time to stream more. You get me?
They're doing so with the intent of helping the clipping ecosystem, helping you guys find the streamer that you like or the Oshi that you like without making you go, what? There's no way this is real, when most of the time it isn't. Thank you guys. Thanks for listening if you made it to the end of this. And let's do our best to make a beautiful community this 2025. Love you guys. Bye.
Great video, my dudes. Absolutely loved it. Phenomenal video. Please go and support Numi. I will drop a link in the Discord as always. Please go drop her a like, go drop her a sub. Show some support, show some love. But links will be in the VOD down below. Yeah, no, it's icky, especially since it's something completely and utterly entirely out of your control. I can only imagine it's gotta like. Even though I'm sure she's not really showing it, but at least me personally, I would be frustrated as hell. I'd be pissed off. I'd be irritated as all get out, bro. I'd be pissed because it's like something like it's an image that you've been trying to carefully craft, carefully like take it. It's your baby. These characters, it's our baby. We're carefully crafting them. We're putting them together. You know, everyone feels like attachment to their own little custom build characters and stuff. And for you to like just start like destroying that or like just like I would be irritated. I'd be pissed. I'll be honest. Some people really have nothing to do with in their life. They may very well spend their whole day watching waifus and making weird videos off those streams. Yeah, no, and it's like if you're gonna do it like at least do it with some gumption. Do it with some class. You know, you freaking sit there with the Cheeto dust on your fingerprints and you freaking do it like a champion. You don't do this AI generated slop. No. If you're gonna be a no-life, you do it like a real one. You do it like a real freaking no-life, okay? Cheeto dust on the fingers, okay? Butt pad, like, on your chair, because you know you'll be spending, like, 12 plus hours on that chair all freaking day, okay? You got your little freaking, like, you got like 14 freaking cans, possibly with a cigarette freaking, like, ash put out in one of them because you're a freaking psycho and the stress is getting to you. Alright, work has been a problem. We get it. We understand. Whatever. You're gonna quit next Monday. Yeah, you said that last Monday, but whatever. Okay. Alright. You're also gonna do it with what? Exactly. Mustard stain on your shirt. Why? Because you just can't figure out how the hell to get a phallic object in your mouth without making an absolute mess. The ladies can do it easily, but we can't figure it out. It's a mystery. Men just can't figure out how the hell to eat a hot dog. Look at a man trying to eat a hot dog. They have to look at it like it's a freaking like a foreign object, like it's an alien. Like, oh, how the hell do you Oh, I've never had to deal with such an object of this shape and size and style. Oh, I better go into it with it's like, just freaking take a bite. It looks like a schlong. We know it's delicious. Eat it. Sorry, I don't know what I'm talking about anymore. I'm a little. It's been going for how long? Thanks for hanging out. Like or dislike, comment, and subscribe, and become a Monodachi today. I live stream all day, Monday through Friday, so go say hi. That's all for now, Monos. Goodbye, and thanks for swinging by. Salut!